Hi, my name is Miranda Carney, and I'm the editor-in-chief of Ball Bearings magazine. This semester, we are looking at the cost of college. Keep up with our digital issues online as we prepare for the release of our print magazine in April. For our first digital issue, we looked at the work and school balance. This week, we explore the quality and affordability of on and off-campus housing. We looked at everything from the safety to the quality of life different dorms and apartments offer. I'm here with Jeremy Irvin, the senior editor of this week's stories. Jeremy, how has the rising cost of on-campus housing affected students?
So for the 2016-2017 school year, room and board starts at $8,715 for the academic year. This is in line with the gradual increase in the cost of college. So it would be great if you could save money where you could, right? When you live on campus, you're opting for this food shelter package. But if you break up that package and move off campus, it becomes a little bit cheaper. School spans roughly 9 months, so we'll measure costs over that period of time. Over 9 months, the cost of living on campus costs at least $8,715. So while off campus, let's assume that each month you spend $400 on rent, $250 on food, and $100 on utilities for one person. Over 9 months, that comes to $6,750. That's nearly $2,000 less. Only catch is if your lease lasts longer than 9 months, like say 12, which is standard, you might have to pay for longer than you'll be at school if it is your last year of school.
So with all this money you can save by living off campus, why might students still continue to live on campus?
Living on campus, as far as location goes, it's pretty hard to beat. You'll wake up close to your classes, university dining is nearby, and you're well within the fold of campus security. There also seems to be a lot of social opportunities left on campus. You'll be living in a large residence hall with lots of other young people. The dorm life is often organized, house has lots of organized activities, and residence halls are often organized by major or study group called living learning communities. In part because of these advantages, the university says that students who live on campus get higher grades.
So one of the debates about students living off campus is whether to rent or to buy, and that comes into play when students graduate too. They're trying to decide if they should rent or to buy. So what have you found about that?
One of our writers looked into buying a place versus renting one, and it really comes down to like planning and logistics. Families, whether they're buying or renting, basically went through the same like kind of cost, location, benefit analysis that you would do for basically any other apartment buying context or place finding context. When it comes down to deciding to buy or rent, like if you have the money to put the down payment and you're not wary of a long-term commitment, then it is absolutely cheaper to rent, to purchase a house. And then sell it afterwards, potentially for a profit, hopefully not for a loss, though that is a risk. However, if you're paying on a mortgage instead of rent, you'll be paying equity, which money that isn't lost. When it comes down to rent, is better, could potentially be better if you're wary about the housing market, you're wary about a long-term commitment, or you just don't want to do the down payment. You might not be able to offload the house when you want to, but when you're renting, when it's done, it's done.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of choices to make. How have you personally decided where to live while in college?
I found my place on Craigslist. I lived on the dorms for 2 years, and then I just got on the internet. If you're looking for deals, one of the best ways might be to look for older buildings. See, my building has centralized heat. The whole building gets heated at once, and it's real hard to break it up and charge people individually. So my heating is free. It's included in my rent, as is my water. So I only have like rent, groceries, electricity, and internet. And that's, there's potential savings if you're looking for packages or certain ways different renters do things.
Yeah, sounds like there's lots of ways to save. Well, thanks, Jeremy. To view the rest of our stories about housing and living conditions, visit ballbearingsmag.com.